What if the airport cut off my internet connection? What if that's the issue? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SDF Planes. The outro. You know, at least I don't think there's anybody in here yet. We're back.
Except for maybe one diehard that goes back and watches like the entire stream again.
That'd be insane. It's just so awful. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SDF Plane Spotting Live. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Our stream collapsed a few minutes ago, but we are back. We are back and better than ever for live plane spotting at SDF. So, turning on a runway 17 right, we have UPS flight 5842, service to Salt Lake City, Utah. Twin City Aviator, good afternoon. How you doing, man? Welcome in. 5842 Salt Lake City. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but we're back. UPS 5842 bound for Salt Lake City, Utah. What? I know, that's a sad part about this. Delta 717 on final on the east side, coming in from Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. Oh, you and me both. You and me both. Flight 1126 from Atlanta. Oh, I know, right? It's actually crazy. It's insane. UPS 2838 service to Boise, almost ending its taxi. Getting ready to turn on to runway 17 right for departure. Boeing 757-200. And soon to taxi out, we have a couple Atlas 747s and a lot of other good stuff. Reed Planes, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Here we go. Second 757 of the stream. Hunter Cat 09 says, howdy from Australia. Welcome in, man. How you doing? Reed's Plane says, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Good to hear, man. Doing pretty good. We had a stream crash a few minutes ago, but we are back up and at it. So, wasn't doing good for a minute, but I'm doing great now. That's all I can say. Yeah, we are back at it now. You guys are brand new around here. My name is Freddie. I am the host of SDF Plane Spotting Live. I'm out here with Aviation, another Louisville plane spotter. Do you want to say hello? Okay. It's like Jeff. Seven 752 off to Boise. Bluegrass Spotter says, what's up, Freddie? How you doing? Korak Aviation says, what's up, Toddler 1? All right, as y'all can tell, we got a lot of good action here at SDF today, and I'm going to actually, well, we have a 767 that's just pushed back in and getting ready to go on ramp 1. Or ramp 3, I believe, actually. I'm sorry. Mr. Tuxedo says, hello from Louisville. Hello, welcome in. Becky, welcome back. Reed's Plane says, made it just in time. Hopefully to see the Atlas Heavies. Yeah, they'll be taking off very soon. But yeah, there's an Atlas 747 passenger jet flying right over Louisville. It's cloudy, which is unfortunate, but yeah. This right here on your screen is UPS flight 2960 heading off to Sacramento Mather. You haven't? Go to Chicago, you see a Dash 8. This plane is 13 years old. August of 2012 for this UPS 767-300. Becky says, hello, SDF plane spotting. Hello, Becky. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream today. Another airplane taxiing out, UPS. On your screen now is UPS flight 5922 with service to Santa Ana, California. November 475. UP. And just pushed back, we have UPS. Doesn't say where it's headed to, but it's 611 Uniform Papa getting ready to depart. Getting ready to start taxiing. So, yeah, that's to look forward to for our next 747 today. Oh, thank you. And on final, we have Delta Connection, the CRJ 900 from MSP. If Twin City Spotters is in the chat, coming from your hometown, Minneapolis. CRJ 9. Lily says, hello, glorious port. The port is porting right now. We'll make you a moderator, as you requested a couple days ago. Delta Connection. Becky Davis says, thanks, mate. Hope you're doing okay at SDF plane spotting. Yeah, doing pretty good stuff. Allergies are not fun here in Louisville. And here's a Santa Ana flight taxiing out. Oh yeah, it's so odd because Santa Ana is nowhere close to Louisville. Boeing 757-200. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Freddie. I'm the host of SDF Plane Spotting Live. Santa Ana flight right here on your screen. And soon to push back, we have a Amerijet flight 65790 getting ready to getting ready to push back from ramp 1. Oh, sweet. Thank you. And down at ramp 9 and 11. Ramp 9 and 11, we have Atlas. Atlas Air Flight 2778 with service to Houston. Beginning its taxi out. Boeing 747 BCF. Lily says, might go spot the Eastern 777 at Killeen. That'd be awesome. Yeah, definitely go spot that. That is a very, very, very rare aircraft. It's only been to SDF a couple times. Reed's Plane says, hey, SDF, if you could have one new PAX route to and from SDF, what would it be? That's a hard one. I'd probably have to go with Louisville to New York JFK, because I mean it's just it's It's simple, and I also just kind of want to be able to plane spot there quickly, not have to go through LaGuardia every time. So probably New York JFK.
Tiny E175.
Tiny E170. Yes, on a tiny E175. And right here, Reed Slane says, I wish GRR got JFK flights as well. Yeah, that'd be awesome. It would definitely be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna hold on the 7-4, unfortunately. North Atlantic Aviation says Wi-Fi issues earlier? ? Yeah, we were having some issues with connecting, but we are back at it now. And that flight is going to Santa Ana, California, everybody. UPS 7200. Hey, Wyatt, if you could have any new pack route out of Louisville, what would it be? Want to hear it.
Emirates 882 and from Dubai.
He said Emirates 8382 and from Dubai. I like that one. Actually, we're one of the 13 diversion airports for an 838 in the U.S. Fun fact. So we're chilling. Thankfully. Let's hope an 880 diverts. And it would not go to CVG or Indy. Come to SDF. See this taxiway closest to it on your screen? That is 3 feet of straight concrete. It can hold the heaviest aircraft in the world. In fact. And turning on the runway, we have UPS 767-300. This right here is flight 2960 to Sacramento Mathard. Reed's Plane says, SDF, do you think there's any chance I could get a Clita 777-300 at CVG? Yeah, I think there's a pretty high chance you definitely could. They've gotten some, I believe they get them once a day, a couple times a day maybe, but it's kind of off and on. So I think there's definitely a chance for sure. And down at SDF, we're almost getting them daily here. It's really cool. We're gonna get them till late April for the Clita 777-3s. Huh? No, it didn't come yet. That's what sucked. It didn't come yesterday, but it's so off and on. BFH. He says, I've loaded that plane. That is awesome. Load the Boeing 757. Really awesome aircraft. Reese plane says, okay, good to hear. Yep, it's you should be good there. Jessica Stoner says, hi. Oh, how are y'all? Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And yeah, well, thank you. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you as well, and everybody in here. Our final peak season live stream before Christmas. So, we'll probably stream next maybe Tuesday, something like that. But yeah. But we're okay though, because we have a long stream today for you guys. We have a good stream, dude. Jessica says, I got something to say. You found it a bit sad, but I feel the same too. What do you feel sad about today? Well, the MD's being gone is definitely what I feel sad about. For sure. Lily says 5 hours stream. That would be crazy, but we're eventually going to get to that point, especially when it warms up a good amount. Andrew Lee says, Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas to you, man. Merry Christmas. Can't believe it's already here. Feels like it's months ago. I was like, just counting down the days, and now it's like, I'm just in shock. That's just like right, almost just a day. Yeah, tomorrow is Christmas. That is wild. That is wild to think about. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And on your screen right now, you have a UPS 747-8. You're heading out? Okay. What? Okay. I got you. All right, I'll see you later. And on your screen now, we have UPS 2902 in service to Ontario, California. Boeing 747 or Dash 8, sorry. Dash 8. Lily says, what's the temp there, Freddie? It's like 80 here. Yeah, it's 64. 64 here in Louisville, so it's actually not terrible. I don't have to wear gloves and an extra jacket. Reese Plain says it is 44 this year. Wow, that's pretty chilly. Never fun to have weather like that. Lily said it is 80 in Texas. That is amazing. I wish it was 80 here as well. UPS flight 2902 with service to Ontario. Jessica says, I've not been well for months now. Lives help me push here, so thank you. Yeah, of course. Hope you get better. North Atlantic Aviation says it's forecasted to be 66 on Christmas Day. That is crazy. That is warm. Reed Plain says, I'm thinking about coming to SDF for the Kentucky Derby season. That would be fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun during the Kentucky Derby. A lot of cool aircraft, private jets, mainline, whatnot. It is a great time. Lily said she's going to do some night spotting at DFW. That would be really cool as well. Good luck with that. Get some good shots. UPS 2910 service to San Bernardino. Turning on the runway once every right. November 370, uniform Papa. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. We're out here at SDF today. Pretty good weather, besides clouds, but other than that, fairly warm. So it'll be terrible. UPS 2910 to San Bernardino. Lily said, I forgot my tripod though, so I guess I'm cooked. Are you doing pictures or oh yeah, long exposures and stuff like that? I forgot you're going at night. Yeah, that will be rough, unfortunately. And down there at the end of the runway, we have UPS. UPS flight 2908 with service to Long Beach. Boeing 767-300, November 313, uniform Papa. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'll be much, much appreciated. Got a lot of good action today here in Louisville. All right, here we go. There she goes. And towards the end of the runway, we have some heavier action, including two 747s. First one is UPS with their 747-8. This flight is UPS 2902 with service to Ontario, California. And following that, we have UPS 2778 with service to Houston, George Bush Intercontinental. Jane says, hello, everyone. Hello, welcome into the stream here today on this Tuesday, December 23rd. Wow, can't believe it's this close to Christmas, everybody. Absolutely insane. Looks like they're lined up and waiting for departure. North Atlantic Aviation says 7-4's heaven. Yep, sure is. We got a lot of 747s. The other day we had 31 747s on the ground here in Louisville at the same time. 31, absolutely nuts. There she goes, up, and away, everybody. UPS 2908, service to Ontario, California. And down towards the end of the runway, we have we have Atlas with their 747-400. Reed's plane says, gotta love Queenie. Yeah, for sure. The 747 is an absolute beauty of aircraft. It's kind of hard to beat. It's definitely my favorite airplane. This 7-4 is actually going to Houston, George Bush Intercontinental. Atlas. Charlotte Tower. First peace carrier 747 of the stream has just departed. What an amazing aircraft right there. Atlas. All right, it looks like as one 747 leaves, another one comes out. Here we got another 747-8. Ranger Dude says, I'm so close, I can hear these planes buzzing over just a minute after I watch them on here. That is, we got a nice view there, it seems like. I would love to have a location like that to watch airplanes. Especially if it was like my house, that would be great. They're taxiing with the rudder. Jane says, I am from Barry, Wales, UK. It's 9:08 p.m. Oh, wow. About 5 hours ahead of us in the U. We're glad to have you tuning in tonight. Long West Monkey says, you catch the 777 the other day? I did, yes. I caught the Kalita 777 that came next year. That was so cool to see. One minute. 8300 right now. So yeah, that the Kalita 777 was awesome to see. It was really cool. Were you able to see it yourself? Reed's Plain says, so I take it that SDF has all these lease carriers during peak since UPS just doesn't keep up with all the freight. Yes, that is true. Yes, they have all these lease carriers due to peak season, and they need other aircraft. And there's also a sad part. A lot of these carriers this year, besides Atlas and Kalita, are here due to the MD-11s being grounded. And since the MD-11s are grounded, there's a big chunk of the UPS fleet's taken away. So that's going to affect that, and they're going to have to bring other carriers like 7.6s in and stuff like that. Hunter Cat says, it's so amazing how these big boys take off. Yeah, I know, right? I always wonder how an airplane like this gets in the sky. Turn it off. And SDF ram shots. What's going on? What's up? UPS 767-300. Getting ready for departure. How you doing? Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I won't say too much.
Just stay. Hop on the fence, come join me. What's that? Oh, you know what? I think it's clear. Dang it. That sucks. Man, it's terrible weather out here. It's warm. It's hot. 60 degrees the day before Christmas is pretty crazy. No, they can't hate on me there. They can't hate on me there. You know. That's the thing. That's what's like so. That's what's so like just. Bleh. But like it's still warm, so it's like I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it in a way. Yeah, that's where I don't have to wear 5 layers. You know. Exactly. That's where it's at. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with that in a way. But I mean, yeah. Amerijet 65790 taking off a runway 17 right. You got a better view than me. Amerijet off to San Antonio. Dude, there's did you see the Allegiant Max that came in? Yeah, dude, it always comes in on the east side. It's the unfortunate part of this airport, the parallel runways, you know. That's what I'm saying. They need to put everything on one runway at this airport. I mean, imagine how fun that would be. You'd have like go rounds 24/7.
I don't even want to think about how long the final lines are.
They'd be up to like Seymour, Indiana, dude. That's. Are you serious? Oh my God. That's insanity. Yeah, that's dude. Peak season here is crazy. It's absolutely nuts. UPS 2900 to LAX. Thank you for coming, dude. I've been so bored. I've just been here just talking to the camera. So I appreciate you coming up. Dude, I need socialization. Huh? I think we could get you over the fence and get you to become a co-host. Yeah. Oh my, they would be very probably concerned to say the least. You know what? Say, dude. There's I want to get that Kalita 333 again, but I don't know where it's at. It was supposed to come in today. Andrew Lee says, "Wish I could be there today, brother. Might pop out next time you stream after the New Year." Hey, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll hit you up when I'm streaming so you can come out here and join us. It's always fun to have other people out here with me, so I'm not just talking to the camera alone. But yeah, it's kind of like busy today, but it doesn't feel like insanely busy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like. Hey, Marcus, did you see the Comlux 220 that came in earlier? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Dude, it was so weird. It just it came in from Indy on 17 right, and then just taxied off the runway, sat on November for like 30 minutes, and then went up and took off again. So very odd. Pork Aviation says, "Yeah, talking to the camera alone is very awkward." Yes, it is. It is very awkward. And North Atlantic Aviation says ABX 762 popping out to Lubbock, Preston Smith. That's what I'm saying. I know, right? Dude, I want 762s here. I want UPS to get 762s. Yes. UPS getting max 10s. Oh my goodness. That would be first. UPS 47 to 52 departing to Dallas Fort Worth on a UPS 747-8. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Freddie. I'm your host of SDF Plane Spotting Live. North Atlantic Aviation says 763s are boring unless it's UA Evo Blue. Huh? Yeah, for real. Dude, this is... My stream crashed 4 times today. 4 separate times. And now it's finally working. I've been able to stream for over 20 minutes now. I think they cut off my internet.
That's what happened.
Yeah, they're like,
The airport got sick of you.
yeah, they're nerfing me. UPS, oh my goodness. Hey, you can start posting airside clips though. Instagram reels.
I'll have videos every week because I have a new content.
Dude, I know. You gotta love it. I want to see the airside ones. UPS 2692 service to Las Vegas, Nevada on a UPS 767-300 getting its takeoff roll. Korok Aviation says, I'm here researching mobile Wi-Fi solutions for you. Haha. Yeah, please, thank you. Please let me know what you find, because I would love to find out what I can do to keep these going well. They need to put Wi-Fi in the middle of the runway. You know what I mean? And turning onto the runway, we have UPS flight 2870, service to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, for real. You know, I wonder how the weather down there is right now. I wouldn't mind going. Reed's Plane says, all right, man, I have to go, but hopefully your stream goes smoothly for the rest of the time. Thank you for tuning in, man. Merry Christmas, and I appreciate it. Pitsy Plane says, I have a Verizon Android iPhone, and I've been successfully streaming using my phone as a hotspot. That is that's good to know. That is glad it's going well there. I might need to. I use my phone for my hotspot, but it has not been working very well lately, unfortunately. Are you serious? Why would I go to New Mexico if I can go to Kentucky? I'm kidding. Food. That's true. That is true. Food, food will take me a lot of places. That's all I'm gonna say. Go to New York City, and any pizza up there is amazing.
We realize just the city I'm going to based on who has the most open seats.
I get that. Pitsy Plane says, I recently upgraded my data plan and it made all the difference. I might have to do something to that extent, because yeah, that'd be great if we can have no issues on the live stream, so we can make it run very, very smooth for everyone that's tuning in. Adam47150 says, you might want to look into a bonded system like LiveView if you really want up your streaming game. Yeah, I'm currently looking at all the options, because I definitely would like to get a smoother stream going for everybody and no risk of crashing. Now you got me wondering what I want for dinner tonight. What should I get? Smash burger? Yes, I'll go in there. Say what's up. I'm kind of thinking, here's my options for tonight. Either WW Cousins, Pizza King. You ever been there? You hear something? That's all I'm saying. If you don't know about Pizza King, then that's crazy. Or some other pizza place, you know what I mean? ABX 5794, service to Lubbock, Texas, getting its takeoff roll on runway 17 right, 762. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. Adam says, in ABC Sports Time in New Albany, if you want some good pizza, I need to try that out. I'll take any recommendation I can find. Any good pizza spot. That is pizza's the way to go. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Hey, that is true. Wait, that's not true. Hey, if you saw me a year ago, serious. Cork Aviation says old. That's crazy. Cork Aviation says old livery Coletta 747 is on his live on flight radar. Here's flight 5972 to Portland, Oregon. I just didn't get the rights to the TV show. I just didn't get the rights to the TV show yet. Oh my goodness. All right, turning on the runway at 17 right, we have Atlas 2326 service Orlando MCO on a Boeing 747-400. Coletta's pushing down there. This flight is November 431 GT. Aircraft is 19 years old, May of 2006. Going off the MCO. Atlas. All right, here, let me give you something.
I'm getting excited.
You're excited? Oh. Sorry. Enjoy. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, thanks. You have fun, man. Have a work. Next in line, holding short on runway 17 right. We have UPS flight 2684 to Omaha, Nebraska. Steve Kurd says, watching from the UK, great footage as always. Thank you, we appreciate it, Steve. Thank you so much. Cork Aviation says, I can teach you how to have overlays and chat messages on screen and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd love for you to help me out with that. That would be great, actually. That would be fantastic. And there goes SDF ramp shots. He's one of my good friends that works at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. He was no threat from security, thankfully. We have UPS Airlines flight 2636 for San Diego. And look at that line of beacon lights right there between all those 747 aircraft. Just amazing sight. And currently turning on to 17 right. We have a UPS 747 Foreman. There goes SDF ram shots in the truck. Right here we have UPS 217 bound for Cologne, Germany. Make sure to drop a like if you like the 747. UPS 217 off to Cologne. Now, already on the runway, one side to the right, we have a UPS 757 200. This right here is UPS 2134 with service to Syracuse. Boeing 757-200. This is November 432. Uniform Papa. This plane is 32 years old. August of 1993. Lined up and waiting probably for the wake turbulence off of the 747 that just departed. Got the Pratt & Whitney engines on this M5. And right here we have an Atlas 747 and a Clita taxiing out at the same time. On the left side of the screen, this is Atlas Air Flight 2568 bound for Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then down there, we have Kalita Air Flight 42950. Will service to Oakland, California. Skylease Cargo is also active down at Ramp 11. That was an MSP. Peggy says, "Are you okay, SDF planes?" Yeah, I'm doing all right. We're just a little bit slow right now because 7.4s are pretty far away from us, but it's about to get busy again. It'll be a little more exciting. Everybody, put in the chat what your favorite airplane is. I'm curious to know. Kind of looking around on Flight Radar currently to see what we have coming into SDF today, or departing SDF today that we don't yet already know about. Clark Aviation says MD-11 all day. I respect that a lot. The MD-11 is an amazing airplane. It's sad what happened. And right here we have UPS flight 2986 with service to Spokane. And Atlas is now on the runway. Adam says, are they lining up all arrivals on 17 left? I believe so currently due to all the 747s and UPS aircraft parting on 17 right currently. It's a little too busy, which is unfortunate. I'd love to see some arrivals on 17 right. I'm thinking about doing a morning stream. Sometimes we get all the landings at SDF for these heavy aircraft. Clark Aviation says, my favorite Airbus would have to be the Airbus A340. I agree with that. A340-600 all day. Such an amazing airplane. Penzi Plane says, have you seen the IFL 727 there? Yeah, I've seen it a few times here. It's really cool. Have you caught it up where you are yet? Atlas to MSP. Stellar rotation time for that 747. Pretty rare 747 right here with Skyleys. Park Aviation says, not sure we could do a morning stream because it would be back with those places. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. I'm thinking if I did anywhere, it would most likely be the parking garage at SDF. 50 planes, as I've been seeing it at Philly and Harrisburg the last few weeks. That is awesome. It's really cool to see 727 still in action. Especially when we're almost 2026. Florida to Oakland. Park Aviation says, the parking garage is my favorite place to stream just because I can set up my equipment in the trunk and not have the fence. Yeah, that's really nice about it. It's the parking garage is a great area. I just don't like the amount of obstructions, but for morning, it would probably have to do. But it's a cool place, nevertheless. Everybody make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're almost an hour into the stream today. We got a good stream ahead of us and a lot of good action. On your screen right now, you have a Kalita flight 2950 Boeing 747-400 in the old Connie livery. It's very they have a new livery now, but this is one of the final 747s from Kalita that you can see in this livery, which is really really unique and cool to see. Kentucky Kingdom in the background of that. Major FedEx expansion in Louisville, so we'll be receiving 767s and 777s from FedEx in the coming weeks and months ahead, which is really cool to see. All right, Kalita 2950 getting ready to turn on the runway 17 right for a straight out departure to Oakland, California. Here we go. Looks like we got another UPS 747-8 taxiing out from ramp 11. And gear still down. Late gear retraction for Kalita. Now turning on the runway 17 right, we have Skylee's Cargo, just showing as an untracked 747 currently. This is our Florida peak season. So nothing too secretive about this aircraft, just another cargo 747. Cork Aviation says it's kind of funny that for morning spotting, it's honestly better when it's overcast. It really is. It really is. I agree with that. Skylee's Cargo off to Miami on a 747-400. And right here on screen, we have UPS. UPS Flight 94 headed to Anchorage, Alaska. November 6:30 UP. Welcome back. I love planes. She says, "Hey guys." And on your screen right now is UPS 5802 with service to Denver, Colorado. This plane is November 146 UP, 23 years old, August of 2002. We got the A300. There she goes. November 146 UP. Up and away. And right here, staring us down, we have UPS 767. This right here is not yet on flight radar yet, so we are not 100% sure what that is, but we will be finding out shortly. And here's the UPS 747-8 coming on screen. Blacksbro says, "Good morning from Melbourne, Australia on Christmas Eve." It's already Christmas Eve in Australia. That is, wow. That is, yeah, happy Christmas Eve, everybody. It's almost Christmas Eve here in the U.S. Not quite yet, but yeah, it's wow. It's well, welcome from Australia. All good, Becky. No worries at all. And the UPS 747 is next in line for departure. November 630 UP. 4 years old. 4 years old. November or September of 2021. Alrighty. Reno says, hi from Mexico City. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream. And here we go. Flight 94 turning on the runway 17 right. It looks like a lot of the aircraft are swarming to the east side of the field, unfortunately. Pilot Plane says, SDF Planes Money, who is your first supporter? Back then when I first started YouTube, about 5 years ago, I had some, I posted a lot of, I didn't live stream then, but I had a lot of videographer supporters, which not a lot of them would comment, but they would be around and they would tell they were there. Some of them would comment, so it's been so long at this point, but I feel like I've kind of almost revitalized the channel and something else, and all you guys are now what I care about. There she goes, 94 off the Anchorage. But yeah, kind of my channel changed a lot through the years, but it's gonna stay like this for now, because I think we kind of hit it on the mark what everyone kind of wants, and what would be nice coming from SDF in a way. I really appreciate all y'all's support from our mods all the way to people that come to spot SDF events like that. We had the event I hosted a couple days ago at SDF. We had 53 local plane spotters show up. It was amazing. It was really nice to see a lot of people in the Wolf community that love aviation just show up and have a good time. And right here on your screen, we have a UPS 767 in the old livery. Pushing back. Cork Aviation says, I remember when you would change your profile picture like once a week. Yeah, that was the old SDF planes body. That was not my best time on this channel, but this one is definitely here to stay. Thankfully. Pushing back, we have UPS flight 5662 to Kansas City on your screen. Passing right in front, we have UPS flight 5702 pushing back to New Orleans, MSY, where our mod North Atlantic Aviation is from. And down the turning onto the runway, we have UPS flight 2842 bound for Salt Lake City, Utah. I Love Planes has a good question. He says, what is the difference from the old and new paint job? So the old one says synchronizing the world of commerce on it, and the new one just says worldwide services. So it's a lot cleaner, people would say. Not a lot of words. It looks less choppy in a way. But I'm a fan of the old one mostly, but the really old one back in like the 2000s stuff like that was definitely my favorite. Sadly, I wasn't around for it. Rocket shit. Steep climb for that 767. And turning on the runway as I speak, we have UPS flight 5388 bound for Memphis, Tennessee. This one should rotate at a pretty good time in front of us. You all should get a nice view of it. And here we go. Park Aviation says 3,300 feet per minute on that 767. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was thinking. It's still pretty steep actually. And turning on the runway right now, we have UPS. Shocker, am I right? UPS flight 2128 bound for Providence, Rhode Island. And just popping up on flight radar, we have Atlas Air flight 5668 bound for Dallas, Fort Worth. And there we go. This one actually has Pratt & Whitney engines on it. Or Rolls-Royce, I'm sorry. Park Aviation says 2021 livery Clitta also just popped up on radar. I forgot that one was here, honestly. That would be a good one to see. And I'm sure you guys are thrilled to see this one. We have Delta Connection. Delta Connection flight 4995 with service to Minneapolis, MSP. CRJ 900. And a 737-900 ER. And now it's back to a CRJ 900, which is funny. Here's the old livery, UPS 76 bound for Kansas City, Missouri. lined up and waiting. We have UPS. $767. Flight 5702 bound for New Orleans. And the Atlas 747 is now on the move. Cargo Jet Airlines 757-200 is now live on the east side of the field currently. And getting ready to turn on the 17 right, we have UPS 4862 bound for Phoenix, Arizona, Sky Harbor. Here's another Atlas 747 400 BCF with a cheeky sticker on it. And if you guys see down there, another Atlas 747 has pushed back. UPS, the old livery to Kansas City, is getting ready to go now. And here we go. And turning on the runway right now, we have UPS. UPS 5608 bound for Chicago O'Hare on this 757. November 449 UP. And here we go. Back on the Atlas now. Atlas Air Flight 5768, service to Dallas Fort Worth. With the cheek sticker on the side, underneath the We have a CRJ 900 on the east side. Delta. Sorry, CRJ 700 from DTW in Detroit. And we have a Amerijet pushing back right here on their 767-300. I will be. Hunter Cat says, what time of day planes come back? They all come back around 10:30 p.m. at night, 2 a.m. in the morning. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to leave y'all with this Amerijet 76 pushing back. I'll be back shortly. All right, everybody, I am back. Amerijet 767-300. This plane is bound for El Paso, Texas, as flight 2796. And oh, actually, Atlas Jackson. And we got a 1-7 taxing out now. On your screen now is Coletta Flight 5504 to Anchorage, Alaska. 747 PCF. Used to be a passenger plane. UPS 5236 bound for Richmond, Virginia. Getting its takeoff roll right now. Clitta. It looks like Atlas is actually stopped in front of us. There's 747 BCF. And like before I said, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. Sorry with the stream issues earlier today. It looks like we got it mostly worked out now, but there were some definite issues earlier. Yeah, glad to see everybody here per usual. And we have haven't announced yet. We have a big announcement coming on YouTube about live streaming in the next couple days. So definitely be looking out for that because we have a tour we're going to be doing. And if you want more details about that, make sure to check out my Instagram at sdf.planespotting, where you can find more information directly there. But yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to hit up airports such as San Francisco, LAX, Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, New York John F. Kennedy, and more, and just even more. So it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys in those streams too, because I'm not just planning to stay at SDF, just really kind of just expand our horizon a little bit to other airports as well. And finally, it looks like Clitta Air flight 5504 turning on to runway 17 right. To Anchorage, everyone. Flight's going to Anchorage, Alaska. Aviation says it is so annoying that it gets dark this early. Yeah, I agree with that. It is. If you had a little more light, it would just make everything 10 times better. We'd have more time to plane spot. Like the live streams have just been cut off so early because, I mean, it's getting dark and just makes spotting not as fun as it could be. So, especially in the springtime, summer, getting in there, our streams will be a lot longer. Just right now, of course, we got just light dying off. I guess that's a perk when it's about a day and a half before Christmas. And on your screen right now, you are looking at UPS flight 5488 bound for Detroit Metro. Seven 300. And now turning on to runway 17 right, we have a Amerijet, also 300. And both cargo jet 75s are lit up on the east side. And both have windows as well, which is interesting to not know. Savannah Newhouse just said, currently just finished my shift on the ramp. I load these planes. That is awesome. That is really cool. Hopefully you got to load some cool stuff today. It's being around aviation is in any form is amazing. So that is really cool. You get to be around these aircraft all day long. And here you go, Amerijet. Amerijet 2796 bound for El Paso. And right here on your screen, we have Kalita, all white Kalita, on a 747-400. This one is going to Honolulu, Hawaii. And right next to it with this beacon on as well, we have Atlas Air flight 5218 bound for Baltimore, Maryland. So both these flights will be departing shortly. And we still have this Atlas holding here. It's about 10 minutes. Not sure what they're doing, but that's not a bad sight to see in front of you. Alrighty, everybody. And down there at the east side, we have cargo jet flight. Cargo Jet Airlines flight. Getting the birds out of the area, shooting flares. Cargo Jet Airlines flight 8480 to Hamilton. Turning on to runway 17 left for departure. Alrighty, here we go. There goes cargo jet off the Hamilton, Canada. There's 757-200. Wish they would come over here to the east side more often so we could get more up close footage with them. And rolling to the right, we have a UPS 767. So here's flight 5469 to Lansing, Michigan. Or 5496. And down there at the end of 17 right to turn on, we have the UPS and a weakling at 767 this time. This right here is flight 5542 to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There it is. To Milwaukee. Rocket ship takeoff right there. And a parallel 767 takeoff. And here is the all-white Kalita 747-400. Bound for Honolulu, Hawaii. Got flap set. Cork Aviation says that other cargo jet still has their transponder on for no reason. Yeah, that's really weird. I wonder if that's a flight to Ottawa tonight, and they're just not going to change it, which would be very odd, but honestly wouldn't be surprised at this point. Alrighty, Kalita 5544 to Honolulu, Hawaii is turning onto runway 17 right. Kyle Lee says, "Hi, Freddie. Hey, welcome in, man. Into the live stream today." And we have UPS 2928 service to Ontario just got live on Flight Radar. So did Atlas Air Flight 5218 to Baltimore. And here we go. This plane should be very, very heavy going to Honolulu. There she goes, bound for Honolulu. Kalita. And still, the the Atlas 747-400 is still sitting here. Let's see where this flight is headed to. This is Atlas flight 2206 bound for Philadelphia, still sitting here, which is odd. But I guess we'll be waiting for this to depart very soon. Alrighty, and down there we have Atlas 5218 to Baltimore, so we're getting its taxi out. It's 747-400. Hope all you guys are enjoying the stream today. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy the holidays. It's nice weather here in Louisville for the holidays, which is kind of a surprise. It's apparently the second warmest Christmas it's going to be in history in Louisville, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, maybe a t-shirt Christmas here in Louisville. Kyle Lee says, "Are you going to go live tomorrow for Christmas?" Unfortunately, I will not be live tomorrow, but we will be live on Sunday or Tuesday. We'll be back live and kicking it again. Just because it's a holiday tomorrow. It's a good day, so I have a lot of people streaming into normal. But yeah, we're gonna have those days. We're gonna be having Kalita Air 777-300s coming in, which will be a lot of fun. So yeah, those are here to stay till late April. And there's double Atlas Air 747. Becky says, "Who's Freddie?" I'm Freddie. My name is Freddie. Really appreciate it, Becky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. So, thank you. And rolling down the runway right now, we have UPS 2734 to Oklahoma City. And this Philly flight is still sitting here. Wow, it's been about 15 minutes. This thing has not moved an inch. as nightfall starts to cover SDF here. These are the days I wish I had a bigger lens, which hopefully I'll be getting one soon, because we can find out what's going on in that cockpit, that 747, and maybe find out what they're waiting on. And just so you guys know, my name is Freddie. I am your host of SDF Plane Spotting Live. Appreciate all you guys being here. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Trying to bring you all the best content we can from Louisville, Kentucky. UPS Worldport, biggest 747 base in the whole country. Fun fact. It's really, really cool. So, yeah. And turning on the runway is 5218, bound for Baltimore, Maryland. It's a non-747 BCF. And we got two UPS 747s taxiing out of ramp 11 currently as I speak. All right, here we go. And it looks like they're just lined up and waiting currently for this Atlas flight. Alrighty. And we are also getting a scanner radio playing during our live streams here at SDF. And here we go. Atlas 5218 clear for takeoff. There she goes, Atlas. As this Atlas taxied out about 20 minutes before that one taxied out, and that one is already in the sky. So that is crazy. This is probably one of the records for the longest holding 747 on SDF Plane Spotting Live. And right behind peeking up is a UPS 747. This right here is UPS. Let's see what this is. This is UPS flight 2928, bound for Ontario. $747-400. And it looks like it's starting to move now. Finally, it's about time. It's been about 20 minutes. And taxiing down Alpha shortly, we'll be having UPS. Sorry, that 747 I mentioned was not the flight bound for. It's not the flight bound for Ontario. The flight bound for Ontario is going to take taxiway Alpha. Oh, looks like we're about to get a head on to this. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. Well, this is cool. Like it's gonna backtrack. And I'll be back shortly, everybody. One moment. All right, we have a 747 400 coming down Alpha right now. UPS to Ontario. The Atlas 74 had a maintenance issue, so it's going back to the gate or the ramp. UPS to Ontario, everybody, and another UPS 747 taxiing out of the ramp right now. What a situation we have going on here. All right, UPS, 2928 to Ontario, taxiing out now. A lot of action today. Oh, how are you? Oh, pretty good. I'm enjoying the weather. It's warm, finally. Yeah. All right. Taxiway off. Hugo, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Yeah, Hugo, 7300 pilot, welcome in, man. It's been a minute. Good to hear from you again. So good. Just got in from Narita. That is awesome. How was the flight? Was it good? From Narita to LAX. Awesome. And turbulent. Yeah, I know. That is. Glad it was good. Other than that, yeah, good to hear from you again, man. It's been a while since we've had a stream. It's probably not finally worked out time-wise, so glad to have you back. Good to hear. Good to hear. Louis Airport operations. We have UPS 2080 Newark, New Jersey, 747-400. It says 747-400s. Oh my god. Yeah, it has been busy today. And there's about to be a third one too taxing out. We're about to see on camera in just a second. You guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm your host. My name is Freddie, host of SDF Plane Spotting Live. Glad you guys are here. Glad to have you all tuning in. We are live from Louisville. And here's that third 747 I was talking about, Hugo, that just began its taxi a few minutes ago. And it looks like Atlas to Philadelphia. Here, I'll show you on my phone. Looks like Atlas Air to Philly. Unfortunately, returned to the ramp. So we do not know if that'll be going out tonight, unfortunately. And turning on to 17 right, we have UPS. UPS flight 2928 to Ontario, getting ready to turning onto runway 17 right as I speak. Hugo says, "Is that a 747?" The Atlas, yes, it is. That is an Atlas 747-400. It returned to the gate, or returned to the ramp due to maintenance issues. It backtracked on runway 17 right, so there had to be a hold up to 747. Went down Alpha in front of us. And here we go, full power. And everybody, we are at UPS Worldport here in Louisville, Kentucky, biggest UPS hub in the world, biggest cargo airport in the United States. Just got that ranking in late 2025, so that is really cool. Hugo says that is loud. Yes, it is very, very loud. 747-400s, besides the MD-11s, are the loudest aircraft in the fleet of UPS. And turning on the runway right now, we have another UPS 747-400. This right here is UPS. Let's see what flight this is. Last time I checked, I wasn't able to see it. Hopefully, it's a lighter rotation in front of us. And you can already hear it from down here. This right here is UPS flight 2182 bound for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hugo says, how loud is the 747 compared to the 747? I think the 747-8 is honestly kind of quiet for a 747. The 400 is much louder and it whines a lot more while taking off. So definitely the 747-8 is the not as loud version. And about to turn onto runway 17 right. Yep, because it's older. Yep, older, less modern technology. That'll be the reason. I love planes. I get to see the Dream Lifter. That is so cool. You got Charleston. And about to turn the runway. CBS flight 4553. Getting ready to depart out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Alrighty, UPS to Minneapolis. Flight 4553. Takeoff time. Yeah, Hugo's right. Takeoff time. And this one has the Rolls-Royce engines. I'm sorry, Pratt & Whitney. Pratt & Whitney. That 757 has Pratt & Whitney engines on that bird. My mistake on that. Well, everybody, it's been a lot of fun hosting all y'all today. That is odd. Yeah, it is. It is pretty odd, actually. Francis, what's the oldest plane you've ever seen? I have seen. There's been some interesting ones. There's oldest wide body aircraft, Antonov 124. But I've seen a lot of really, really old. Actually been fortunate to see the first plane, like ever, the Wright brothers aircraft thing, like around those times, at the Dayton Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, of course. But it is so cool. You can see a lot of interesting pieces of aviation in there. So I definitely recommend that if y'all want to see some like older aircraft and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody, I'm gonna go home, get some food. I've been on here for about almost 2.5 hours, so we're probably gonna go ahead and end it because it's pretty quiet out here now. There's nothing moving, so I appreciate all you guys being here. I'll answer your last question, Hugo. How many 747s have you seen? Honestly, hundreds and hundreds, especially at SDF. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here today, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all for tuning in to SDF Planes Flying Live, and have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and we will see you all around.